Hi, I'm Gift to Stride ERP. As the end of the month approaches, many businesses find it convenient to begin processing their payroll early. Have you begun to process your payroll? If not, then stay tuned because you will learn the correct way to quickly process your payroll. Now, you may ask yourself, why do I need to process payroll early? Well, an accurately processed payroll will protect your business from federal tax penalties. If you're new to this, don't worry because this is a Stride ERP tutorial for beginners and you will learn step by step how to process your payroll. So let's get started. To begin processing your payroll, the first step is to configure your payroll settings. To do so, kindly move to System Setup, click on HR and Payroll Settings, scroll down, click on Payroll Configuration. Now, I will give you a briefing on some of the features under Payroll Configuration. The first is one-off earnings. Now, under one-off earnings, this is where you record one-time earnings like performance bonus, salary advance, loan, and so on and so forth. The next we have is one-off deductions. This is where you record one-time deductions like policy violation penalty, like repayment of salary advance or repayment of loan. Moving on, we have pay periods. You may ask what are pay periods? Now, a pay period is the amount of time in which employees work before getting paid. I would like to use this time to re-emphasize, okay, the importance of reading descriptions or otherwise known as instructions on each page or feature on Stride ERP. Why is this necessary? It will give you an idea of what that particular feature can do or is all about, and also instructions and navigation tips. Next, we have is payee. What pay does is that when you enter some payroll elements here, right, the payroll elements enter here as specified so that they will not be taxed. Okay, the importance of this is that without doing this, payroll elements such as basic transport, they all will be taxed. And now, according to the regulation, not all of them are meant to be taxed. So, this is where you specify which of the payroll elements should not be taxed. Now, you may ask, what are payroll elements? A payroll element is a component of your salary. It is the breakdown of your salary. Okay, so this page, the payroll elements page, is where you can create a new payroll element. Now, there are three categories in creating a payroll element. We have earnings category, we have deductions category, we have neutral category. Now, earnings category represents regular wages and additional income. So is deduction category representing items deducted from a person or an employee's salary. These are not one-time deductions, not one-time earning. This is something that happens regularly every month. Okay, it's different from the other one that we talked about previously. And then we have the neutral category. This has to do with taxes, right? They do not directly impact an employee's salary or wage. Okay, so if you click on new payroll elements, you can see the payroll element category here where we have these three. Is it earning? Is it a statutory deduction? Is it a neutral? This is where you get to specify what this particular payroll element where it belongs to. Okay, so moving on, we have the payroll packages. Now, this is very important. Why is this so? This is where you get to define how payroll elements such as basic, transport, housing, how it should be broken down. Okay, whatever that is designed on this page is what your employees will see on their payslip. And this particular page, right, each payroll package is peculiar to the employment type of your employees. So there are different types of employment types, right? So are there different types of payroll packages unique to each employment type. When you create a payroll package, it must be attached to an employment type. For example, if you have two types of employees, You have contractual employees, right? Employees by contract, short-time basis, and permanent employees. Now, the benefits of permanent employees, of course, must be different from temporary or contractual employees. Therefore, they need to have different payroll packages. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to create a payroll package as well as how to break down the payroll elements, right, in that particular payroll package. To do so, kindly click on New Payroll Package, enter the name of the payroll package. We can have Unique Payroll Package. Okay, click on Submit. Okay, that has been done. If I type unique here, okay, click on Actions, click on View Package Details. This is where we get to break down this particular payroll package. Okay, so we have a few buttons here, just for previous page, pay, we've got add new role, we've got submit. Okay, please do not forget to read the instructions at the top of this particular page. To start, all you need to do is just click on add new role first. Okay, now what is the category? Click on the category field, enter components of gross. Okay, now the payroll element you get to see in this particular field must be associated with the category. So for components of gross, we've got basic. I will click on this, enter the value 35%. Okay, click on add new role again, enter another component of gross, housing, make it 30, enter another role, make it transport. Okay, so make that 30 as well. Okay, or let's make that 35. Okay, good. So these are the basic components of gross. What is gross? Gross is the actual salary, okay, being paid to the employee. Good. Now I'm going to click on new role again so that I can explain something else. Under the category, gross statutory deduction, right? So I'm going to click on it. Now we've got pension as a deduction. What is the value? I'm going to put 2%. Okay, 2% of what exactly? That is where we have percentage of. Then I'll enter. Now I want you to understand something about the percentage of. Whatever you see here is as a result of what has already been previously entered. That is the formula, right, that has been previously entered. So if none has been entered here, you won't see anything here. Okay, so I'm going to put 2% of housing, should be pension, as well as 2% of basic. Okay, then if I enter new role again, I may enter other allowance. Okay, you have here wardrobe allowance, enter maybe 5%. Yes, it should be percentage. Now, components of what, where does this belong to, right? Percentage of what exactly? So I'm going to click on basic. Okay, that's all. And then enter deduct pay. Yes, I'm turning this on so that those payroll elements previously specified on that payee will not be taxed. Now, if you see here, we have total sum of components. Okay, if you go up, we have components of gross. This must be 100% of your salary, right, of your gross. If this is not 100%, this is not 100%, you won't be able to submit properly. Okay, so and others, right, we have deductions, we have other allowance. These are just complementary, meaning that for pension, this 2% will be deducted from your housing and basic. Okay, and then other allowance is like additional, right? It's 5% of your basic. Okay, so it's additional. Now that we're done with this, I will then click on submit, and voila, successfully updated. And now that we're done calculating, or will I say breaking down this particular payroll package, we need to attach it to an employment type first before going to the payroll calculation. So let's quickly do this. Okay, so I'm going to click on previous page. Then my menu, okay, I'm going to click on employment type so that I can attach this particular payroll package, right, to an employment type. These are some of the employment types we have here. I'm just going to do it like update an already existing employment type. Okay, as you can see, payroll package here. I'm going to change this to the one we just created, which is unique payroll package. Okay, the employment type here is fixed contractual. Okay, and then I'll just click on submit. This is how to attach it to an employment type. Now we're done with this. I hope you understand this part. So let's go to the payroll calculations. Okay, so to do so, go to your menu option, right? Your navigation menu. Click on accounting and payroll. Okay, click on payroll. Click on payroll again. Okay, so this is your payroll containing the pay periods. Okay, so what we want to do is look for last month's pay period, which is July 2022. Okay, I'm going to click on actions and then view the payroll records. As you can see, we have this message right at the top informing us that there are some employees whose timesheet has not yet been approved. So Stride will not be able to calculate their own payroll. Okay, so you have to be careful. Once you see this, what you must do is go back to the timesheet of your employees and be sure to approve their timesheet. Okay, before you come back to calculate, before you come back to see how Stride has calculated the payroll for you. We've got some details here. Do not forget to read the description at the top of the page. Okay, so we're going to scroll down to see the calculations that Stride has made. Okay, we've got the names of employees, we've got the payroll elements, right? The components of their salary broken down as you can see here. Okay, other fields like entertainment, health, all these were not in their payroll package, which is why Stride did not calculate anything here. Okay, so you can see their gross and gross. Okay, and then most important, outstanding. Okay, now you have two options to actually process the payment. Okay, you can choose to do it by bulk, right? To do that, you need to click on, like, tick on these boxes and then click bulk pay employees. Or you can choose to do it individually, right? Click on actions, click on payment details and options. Okay, so this is individually paying each employee, where you will see their details, you will see the net amount, that's the exact money being paid after deductions must have taken place. Select payment type. Okay, why is this necessary? Now, this is necessary because there are some businesses who pay their employees twice, right? At the end of every 2 weeks, you give them half and then the other half. So you need to specify. So I'm going to choose full pay, then click on start payment process. Enter the payment date, enter the source account, enter the cost center, enter the accounting period. Okay, once you're done doing that, click on make payment. Voila, payment was successfully made. What this means is that Stride has recorded that you have paid this particular employee. Now, once you're done making all these payments, what you need to do next is to archive it. Okay, if you do not archive it, your employees will not have access to that particular pay slip to print out or to view, right, to see the breakdown of their salary. So you must archive it. How do you do so? Okay, still on July 2022. To archive it, click on Actions, then click on Archive July 2022 Payroll Records. Okay, that is how to do it. Once you're done doing this, they will have access to their pay slip, they can see it, print it out, and so on and so forth. I hope you're able to learn a lot. I hope you gain value for your time. Thank you.